Hey planner babes, welcome back to According to Allie. Today I am planning in my classic coastal vertical. I hope you enjoy. Hello from Big Bear. So I worked my butt off and made all kinds of content, videos, and spreads so that I could post on my trip, and this is one of them. Of course, I'm at home in this video, but I'm actually recording the audio up in Big Bear. So let's get started. Got my pages and my waxy paper and sticker books, of course. So I was inspired this week by my teen years, by the 90s. Yes, I'm that old. Anyways, and I saw some of the cute stickers that have been in some of the newer packs, like the flowers and stuff and sneakers and everything. And I thought, hey, if I combine them all, it'll look like me in high school. This would be a spread I would have done in high school for sure, because I was that alt rock, punk rock, grungy high schooler with the plaid and the Converse sneakers and hating the world. So I thought that I would combine all of these patterns and things that reminded me of me as a teenager for this spread. So I found the one ginghamy plaid sticker from Happy Planner, and then I found this red plaid in this American Crafts sticker pack, and I was inspired. I also liked flowers in the earlier 90s. I mean, who didn't love florals in the early 90s? Like these cute little daisies. And cassette tapes. Yes, I listened to cassette tapes. So I'm basically just going through the sticker packs and reminding myself of what it was like, what I was like when I was a teenager. And here's a backpack and all these cute things. Everything that was cool comes around again. I can't tell you how many things I've been buying my daughter lately that I was like, man, I should have just kept my checker slip-on Vans and she could be wearing them. Am I right? So lots of sneakers, lots of black plaid. And of course, because I was a teenager, I have to break out the sassy plans, right? Because I had a sassy mouth. Let's be honest. As if, right? So I found as if, and then there's the most perfect sticker to describe me ever, even now. Sarcasm is my superpower. That's true. The quote is true. And then the little doodle stars. I used to draw stars on everything. On my notes, on my notebooks, on my backpack, on everything, on my sneakers. I had little doodle stars on everything as a kid. So that fits perfectly as well. And of course, some more cassette tapes. I don't actually end up using these for I just can't color them, and I don't like the way they look when I color them. Someday I'll figure out what to do with them, but that's not today. Then a composition notebook for school, and I thought this washi tape that came from the Be Happy box was perfect for the spread, again, because I doodled on everything, and it's the cutest doodle washi with black and white, so it'll match. Then I had this Bando sticker pack that I got a while back. There's some really funky, cool stickers in it. Very different. But this sticker with the black and the way it was written, I thought was perfect also. Because it's kind of like I was telling my teenage self, everything's going to be okay. What teenager doesn't need to hear that sometimes? Am I right? So again, I think this is like the third week in a row I've used so much red. Who am I? This is weird. I do not like red. I never use red, but red just kept popping up this week, and it's like weird. Anyways, I found these pretty black and red florals, speaking of red, in the bright sticker pack, and I thought they will go perfectly with the motif as well. When I was much younger, in the early 90s, I used to have red flower bodysuit that I actually wore performing a Janet Jackson song in the talent show. And I had a red snap crotch bodysuit with flowers and red denim shorts and Converse. and I danced around to Escapade by Janet Jackson. And the flowers on these stickers actually remind me of that. So I thought, what better stickers to use than flowers to go with the plaid. I love the way the spread turns out, even though it's red. I forgive it. So I'm collecting some more black because for the teen years, who didn't need black, right? I can't believe how much more black clothes there are for younger kids. My daughter likes to buy black clothes and I can't believe it. But anyways, so I have this one washi sticker from the American Craft books. It's the only one, but I want to use it more than once because you know me, you have to carry it across your spread for it to be a cohesive look. So very carefully with this bookmark, I'm going to split it in two so it'll be super skinny, but you could still tell it's plaid, and I will have two to work with. Eek! There you go. Oh my goodness. I can't believe I did that on the first attempt. Well, I mean, the only attempt. I wouldn't have been able to try it again. But anyways, then I'll do the same with this box sticker. It's the only one I have, so I'm going to use it more than once. And I've made 2 plaid stickers into 4 plaid stickers so that the idea can go more places on the spread. Okay, this spread also reminds me of one of my favorite movies of all time, especially back in the 90s. It was called Empire Records. Have you guys heard of that amazing movie? I love it. I know it's not like an Oscar award-winning amazing movie, but it's one of those movies that takes you back to the way you were when you loved it, and that's the best feeling sometimes. So my sisters and I loved the movie. It was about a group of kids who worked at a record store. I mean, again, if you grew up in the 90s, who didn't want to work at a record store? Hey kids, if you don't know what a record store is, Google it. It's where they used to sell music. Physical copies of music. Anyway, it was a group of kids who worked at a record store and all of their shenanigans. Liv Tyler was in it, and it was amazing. Good music, good movie, coming of age, you know, those coming of age movies. And my older sister and I used to walk to school and we memorized every single word to the movie. And on our way to school every day, we would recite the movie together. And we would just go back and forth saying all the words. I absolutely love it. It's one of my favorite movies of all time still. And this spread is also so perfect for that movie. Liv Tyler wears plaid in it. And there's music. And there's dark, moody teen undertones and sneakers. Also, so what music did you guys listen to when you were in high school? I don't know why I'm so reminiscing. But I am. Maybe it's just that when you get older, you start thinking about it. It's also because my daughter is on the cusp of, she's starting 6th grade and she's right on the edge, about to venture into this time herself. And so I guess it reminds me of what I was like when I was a kid. But I listened to grunge and alternative and pop punk. I wasn't really a punk rocker, but I wished I was. And I loved all that stuff, went to shows, rocked out. I never was brave enough to go into the mosh pit. That was terrifying, but it was fun. And I made a whole Spotify list of all those songs this week and I listened to them. And part of that, I think, also inspired the spread, just remembering those songs, what I was like, the boyfriends at the time. It feels like yesterday and a million years ago at the same time. How is that possible? Anyways, so I'll alternate some of this washi and the plaid washi that I split apart. I love the look of this new washi. It's so cute. I love Spotty Dotty, which is black and white already. And then this one also has little plus signs and little hearts. And I think it's adorable and I love it. So also this spread, this is one of those spreads where I'm doing pretty well with how I like it and I'm moving along. And then all of a sudden I hit a roadblock and I have an issue with something. And I actually have to redo a huge part of it for me to feel satisfied. I mean, I don't actually have to redo it, but I have a different idea after I've laid down the whole left page and I pull everything up. So just one of those planning days. So we use this big box down here. I think the Brights pack is made for a horizontal, and I've never realized that. When I put down this big box sticker, it does not fit. And I thought it was weird. I wondered, how have I not known that these don't fit before? I guess I don't use that sticker pack very often. But I'll color in that line so you can't really tell totally. And I'll use some other handy sticker placement to disguise, like right there, that it doesn't fill the whole box. Perfection. Then I decided to use one of these nice big long boxes. Again, it's from the Brights. I think it's so funny. I've got some of these really dark stickers from the Brights pack. Interesting. So I lay this down, and again, it doesn't fit in the vertical. It must work on a horizontal or something. I just don't know. But I did not want this think it, want it, get it part of the sticker. So I thought I would lay down the sneaker and cassette tape sticker on top, but I can kind of see through it. And I also don't like the length of the long sticker. So I'm going to lift the sneakers, and we're going to reposition and kind of trim down this long list. Yikes, I almost ripped off the cassette tape. Scary. Anyways, so we'll pull this off. Wax paper makes it easier. Always. I love my wax paper. I mean, for so many things, but I think it taking off some of the sticky and making it easier for me to change my mind might be my all-time favorite reason why I love the wax paper. So I am going to line it up on the second line in my vertical planner, and then I'm going to trim off the bottom on the line, and it'll trim off most of that quote that I'm not digging, like this, with my card and my knife and my bangs in the way. There you go. And then I'll take the sneakers and then put those on the bottom there. There we go. I like the way that looks better. Much better. I did also look in my colorful boxes for the long black sticker, but I have used all of them, so I had to use what I had. Then we have this cute everything's gonna be okay sticker. Again, I love my clusters, and I think that's such a cute combo. All of that down there in the corner. Then we have a black box, trying to spread stuff around the page, up in each corner. I always gravitate towards the corners first. Can you tell? Because every sticker on here is in a corner so far. And then with the washi, I like to alternate which lines it's on. I don't like putting them like super perfect across the same line on both pages, especially on this spread. I like the way it looks with it on different lines. So we have the red plaid one up here, and we'll use the backpack to cover that it doesn't quite match up. Oops, even though it's a clear sticker, it's very convenient that it's black because it'll still cover for me. There we go. And as if, oh my gosh, Clueless. Who doesn't love Clueless? I think like everybody loved that movie growing up. My daughter loves it. She watches it with me all the time. And it's actually going to be a Broadway show now, which is also awesome. I wish I was in New York so I could go see it. So again, we'll add more to this cluster by putting a flower up top under this corner. Don't forget the white pen so that you don't see that black line through the cute white flower. Adorable. And we'll let it dry. Always let your white pen dry before you put stickers down. Then let's see. Sarcasm is my superpower. Yay, Sarcasmo. Is that my superhero name? I mean, it's definitely one of those things where my dad kind of taught us. He's sarcastic, so then we learned how to be sarcastic. And for a while there as a teenager, having sarcastic teenagers was not great for my dad. But now, you know, karma, it's the same. My kids are sarcastic towards me, and I can see now how, you know, teaching them those ways might not be the best idea. But hey, you gotta be able to take it if you're gonna dish it out, I guess. So I'm very sarcastic. Can you guys tell? I'm sure you could tell. There, the white pen is dry, so we'll add our little flower. Also cute. The flowers kind of remind me of baby doll dresses. Remember those dresses in the 90s? They kind of had the empire waist up under your boobs and then hung straight down, and then you wore like sneakers or combat boots with them. Oh my gosh. And it's totally back. I see girls dressing like that now, and I'm just like, whoa. Like, whoa. That's how I dressed. It's so weird. Like crop tops are back. That's insane. Oh my gosh. I didn't even wear a crop top in high school. Never mind now. But let's add some more washi to this side. Please ignore everything I do on the left-hand page. It will be lifted up momentarily. Some on the right-hand page as well. If I was sane, I probably would have left my spread like this and we would be done. But no, not me. I realized that I was not using the other plaid half square thing that I made. Oh, here. I thought I put the sneakers here and trimmed down this washi around it so that it wouldn't show through, and then later it becomes the bane of my existence because I try to move that washi strip and it's a nightmare because I've cut it into 3 pieces and it's too short and yada yada. So that will come back to haunt me right there. But I still make it work. Yo, I totally work it. I totally have those sneakers too. I have black Converse. I have white Converse still. I love them. They're not the most friendly shoes for my knees anymore, but they're still adorable. Actually, when my older sister got married, we all wore Converse for the wedding. It was so cute. We were all wearing our black Converse. I still have that pair from her wedding because, duh, you can't get rid of those. They're special ones. Okay, so I see all of this, and then I realized I didn't use that other plaid sticker, and like I said, I split it so I could use it more and it could carry across the page. Here's a reddish sneaker, also sneaker spread for sure, and we'll trim off the washi so you can't see it through. There you go. And then I think, hey, I really want to use that plaid sticker and I want to put a box on top, but there aren't really any red boxes. So I remembered these red boxes in the what is this one? The year sticker pack, the New Year seasonal sticker pack. And I just decided to cut off this curved top to this one. Eek, do it straight. There we go. To make a cute red square that I'll label onto the black and white plaid-ish sticker. So here we go. I'm peeling it all up, man. Let's see what I do to change my mind. Every single thing comes up. And when I say every single thing, I mean it. Every single thing. So thank goodness for wax paper that made these not too sticky, and for me to save my bits and pieces from other things and save these stickers while I'm deciding where they will go. It got a little scary right there with the long sticker, peeled up a tiny bit of paper, but it'll be okay in the end. And again, save it on the wax paper. Oh my goodness. Why did I do this? Why am I changing my mind? I don't know, but something just didn't work, and I'm lucky enough that everything came up okay. I mean, I've done this before and I've lost things in the process, so then I kick myself for changing my mind, but this time everything works out. Last one. See, I told you, every single thing came up. I can't believe I did that. Anyways, we're just going to shift some things around, apparently. I don't know why. I guess because they looked fine before. It doesn't turn out that much different afterwards, but I am happier afterwards, and I guess that's all that counts in my happy planner, right? So we'll put this long list on Monday instead and put this little sticker combo up on Tuesday in the middle. Cute, cute, cute. And add this flower back, kind of connecting them for a nice big pretty cluster. And we'll put the superpower on Wednesday, my sarcasm. And I did split those glasses when it was going off the side of the page earlier, but because of my wax paper, I saved the other half and they will be put back together again on the spread, just like so. Cute. I love the glasses. And then we need to find a place for this cute plaid sticker. And I think it's going to go down below because I already trimmed it and it could only cover 2 squares, 2 boxes. And I like that I'm getting it farther away from the other one on the other page. There we go. Okay. Whew, this is nerve-wracking, but I'm loving how it's coming together. I love it more than before. Oop, I can't reuse that one. I'm going to need to get a longer piece of the washi for the top. There we go. The pattern mixing makes my heart happy too. I love pattern mixing. So the washi and the plaid and the flowers, I think, are such a cool combination. As long as it's the same color-ish, then it goes together pretty well. We'll trim down the washi. This is my new favorite washi. Have I mentioned that? I love it. I'm so happy I found a way to use it this week. And we'll put the composition notebook. We're going to swap with the sunglasses. Cute. I always wanted one of those notebooks in school for school, but my teachers never wanted us to get those. They wanted ones with the holes so you could put it in a binder. And now my kids use those all the time. And I'm like, oh my goodness. I think I had a couple just for fun at home, but I always wanted them for school. I thought they looked really neat. They're such a classic design. Okay, so now we're redoing this side. Again, like I said, taking that apart. I have the little scrap to fill it in, but I still hate myself for what I did. And everything, a bunch of stuff is going to move on this side as well. Can you believe that the whole reason I moved the stuff on the left-hand page was so that I could reuse this plaid sticker on the right-hand page? Yes, it's true. On the right-hand side, I covered up too much of the page. Here you go. You just scratch off white pen if you're not going to use it. It scratches off pretty easily. Anyways, I felt like the only place I had left to put this sticker with the little red box was on the top row, and that's what I did on the other page, and I thought it looked too repetitive and redundant being in the same spot. Just like I like to alternate the washi, I don't want those in the same place. I know, I'm crazy, but it helps the flow of the spread for me. So I'm going to move this black box sticker over to the left, and I put the little plaid and red box down in the middle on Saturday. And then since I had trimmed that washi sticker, I'm going to put it on this little short space here, and it'll work. It works. I figured it out. Here we go. We're getting there. We're almost there. There we go. To me, that is so much more satisfying. I know some people might think, that looks the same. Like, what are you thinking? But to me, I'm so excited when I finally see that this is what I meant to do the first time around. This is what I wanted. And I'm so happy I was able to change it, switch it up, and make it exactly what I wanted. So there's the cute flowers to go with the backpack. I love it. It's adorable. It's so 90s. Ugh, I miss the 90s. Everything's weird now. So I need to find a place for the cute sneakers. And I think I'm going to pair them up top with the backpack. School accessories up here. I don't want to trim that washi again. It's been through enough. I'm going to save it and just put the shoes a little bit up. There you go. That's better. Color in that white line. And it's good. I also do put the as if sticker back on the spread, but I forgot about it on the video and I put it on afterwards and I didn't film putting it. So check out the picture at the end and see that the as if does return. Don't you worry about that. Then I remembered there was a cute to do that I could add for this little section here. And it's super cute spread. Yay, 90s. Like, totally. I love it. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching and listening to me reminisce and ramble. Don't forget to like and subscribe.